Okay, we got 3 5s today, which, as I put on the thumbnail, says huge changes are up ahead. Trust that this transition is your highest good, preparing for massive shifts. Things are getting exciting. Confirmation. The change is occurring. Okay, I also got an Ace of Wands in reverse that wanted to pop out. There's the Five of Pentacles, Five of Wands, and the Five of Cups. Now, what I want to tell you about this part of the reading is you notice that he has a black cape on and he's looking at his 3 cups that have fell. That's our past. And yesterday I talked about letting go of the past. Behind him is 2 cups standing up. That's your soul contract. That's the one you rewrote. So focus on the 2 cups, turn around, maybe take off your black cape and put on a gold one, like the colors of the cups. You're also barefoot, meaning you're grounded, but you're just focusing too much on the past. The 3 cups are gone. You can't pick up the stuff, the water that fell out of them 3 cups. See, it's gone. It's in the sand. But you can focus on the 2 cups behind you and rebuild. It was a challenge. I'm not saying it wasn't, but we have to move on. You see the color match here with the walls are the same. My wall is the same as his wall, right? This down here, the ground is the same color. This is a big color match. That means that we all have to go through challenges. We all have to take our 3 cups that fell over, right? And we have to focus on the 2 cups. What are we focusing on? We're focusing on our pentacles, our abundance. Okay, abundance can be love. It can be money. It can be all of it. With the Ace of Wands in reverse, Ace of Wands is usually, for me, an in and out energy. And what it's trying to explain is it's trying to explain that we have to keep rehashing these challenges. Quit rethinking about the past. Every time the past and these challenges that you went through come in, say stop and move forward. Okay? Yusuf and Kenneth, hello, welcome to the live. Then we have St. Michael, and he's saying that your positive thoughts create positive results, but it's upside down. So what does that mean? That means that you guys are focusing on the negative. Just what I said, right? Everything I just said was we have to turn that around to positive thoughts. You're letting gossip and your inner child affect you too much. So once again, it's the past. It's what people think. It's what people say. Too much of your inner child and the gossip. You're starting to let the cold people out of your life because we've got the dark feminine in reverse. So you might have got rid of the dark feminine. You might have, because it's in reverse. It's also saying that you're on the right track. Okay, it really is. You're embracing your shadow self. You have deeds done in the dark against you that you've let go of. But then when we put it back with the inner child and gossip, you're kind of doing this Ace of Wands in reverse, right? That in and out energy, it has to stop. And it's coming from your inner child and gossip. But you've actually taken care of you. But then these other people kind of pop in with their gossip. And then it stirs up your inner child. Have to stay in Hierophant mode. So if you don't know what Hierophant mode is, it's all four kings. All four kings, yep. And Kenneth Jackson says, so good that you love Jesus. Absolutely, he is the Hierophant. The star, look at this, the Star of Bethlehem, card 17, your destiny. That's what you want to move towards. The shorts was Iran, flock of seagulls, 15 seconds, Knight of Wands, departure. See how they're departuring? They're departuring the past and they're moving forward to Jesus. That's the three wise men. Okay, so we've got departure, action, absence, moving on, interpreting the normal, interrupting the normal. And I said interpreting. So taking the normal and changing it by getting our emotions in check. And that's going right back to what up here, right? The inner child and gossip with the dark feminine in reverse. Upright, you're cold and detached. Upright, you're embracing your shadow selves. Upright, you or someone may be doing deeds done in the dark, but it was in reverse. So you have to look at that. Also in reverse is loyal, brave, and true. So we have people from the past that is stirring up your inner child with gossip because they're not loyal, brave, and true. So that's where your Hierophant comes in, your Four Kings power comes in, and you say, no, not today. I'm moving forward. The star card, number 17, right? Star of Bethlehem. I'm going to be the Knight of Wands, and I'm going to get on that horse. Those are camels. Okay, so we got departure, action. You want to move on. You want to interpret what is normal, what's not normal, get your emotions in check, move forward. And it's saying to take a break, take a trip. Okay, that's up to you. Right now, I feel the energy of taking a break, but not necessarily taking a trip. Okay, let's go deeper. Underneath that is the tower moment, destruction and sudden change. Now, why did I say I didn't feel like taking a trip? I just felt like taking a break, because that's what I do feel is that tower moment, that destruction, that sudden change. Remember, we had the 3 5s, right? Okay, I felt the tower moment in this reading here. So there's the tower moment right there. Now we could end it there, but I'm going to go a little bit deeper. What's under the Knight of Wands? Underneath the Knight of Wands, we have justice energy. Okay, so you want to balance. You want to do natural law, karma, truth, wisdom, fairness, take care of legal matters, and keep your integrity and your perspective. And underneath the star card, we have 8 of Feathers. Jonah, trapped inside the whale. And that again is reminding me of the inner child and the gossip talk that we just got through. St. Michael is saying you should take your negatives and turn them into positives. And you did shield yourself pretty good. That was in reverse. He says to have confidence. Okay, he says decide to be happy now. Once again, that's when you don't listen to this chatting in your ear and you decide to be happy now. What fell on the floor here? These must be important if they fell on the floor, right? We've got, you created the situation and you have the power to change it. Use your imagination and you'll see the answer. Okay, so he flew him on the floor for a reason. because he says you're the Hierophant. Use your imagination, you'll see the answer. Above that is the deeds done in the dark in reverse. You created the situation, you have the power to change it. And you see the pictures there. Okay, so then under the 5 of diamonds, we have the 8 of swords. You feel stuck, but this is where the Knight of Wands came in. Now we've got the Knight of Swords running. So everything is pointing to action. The shorts seek a flock of seagulls. I ran, right? I ran so far away. What are we running from? We're running from all the stuff we talked about. We created the situation. We have the power to change it. So we have to run from it. We have to leave it. Action is required. Use your imagination. You'll see the answer. That'll get you unstuck. And then we have the 6 of Pentacles. So you're running to equal give and take. You don't need people cutting you down. You don't need people taking you into your past. So you want equal give and take. This is the 6 of Pentacles. So run towards somebody and something that's going to give you equal give and take. And then I want to go back to the 8 of feathers, because 8 of swords, Knight of Swords, this is all connecting. He said, in my distress, I called to the Lord, and he answered me. From deep in the realm of the dead, I called for help, and you listened to my cry. Jonah 2:2. Beautiful picture. Always birds in the air. You notice that? I'm always drawn to the birds in the air. Birds in the air, right? Okay, you guys, that was your message. Action right now. If it's not going to give you equal give and take, leave it behind. Focus on those 2 cups that are standing up, not the 3 cups that are down. Okay, I am Miss Mystic. Thank you for listening.